Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust out your eyes.
This is the part of the show where we try to recreate the way you experience radio. You know, typically in terrestrial radio, the majority of what you get is a bunch of commercials.
True.
And a bunch of radio edited songs.
Whackness.
And a bunch of just quick targeted conversation that pretty much leads to nothing.
Hodgepodge.
And we created this segment, the Sway in the Morning Concert Series, to bring back that old traditional way they did radio back in the day when they used to use sound effects and they took cans and shakers and made it sound like, you know, locomotives riding on a train track, or they had little horns and things like that.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, theater of the mind.
Yeah.
And with that said, that's allowed us to bring an element to radio that I truly enjoy, and that's the live performance. And I love highlighting performers who I think are extremely talented, that I think you will enjoy. And today's performer is no stranger to performing. I remember back in the 90s when I was working in San Francisco on a radio station called KMEL, and there was this group that was from another place that we weren't privy to, and they came overseas, and it was these beautiful black women that came from Germany. That were from Germany, and we had never seen anything like it. It was like an oddity to us. We would point at them like, do you see these banging ass women from Germany? And it just kind of opened our minds to that there's a broader world out there. And it turned out that they were really talented, that went with their beauty, and that they can sing. And they went by the name of Black Buddafly. Right? And it fascinated us because we thought we only had our African American experience, and that no one else could understand the things that we went through in our communities here, and found out that there are a lot of parallels everywhere else you went. This young lady, eventually the group came over to the States on a hope and a prayer, right?
Yeah.
And started navigating their way through the music business, and found Russell Simmons.
Yes, Russell and L.A. Reid.
And continued there. I remember y'all had a song called Rockabye.
We did. That was our first single back in like 03 or something like that. And then we had another song called Bad Girl featuring Fabulous, which I think more people might remember because it was on a movie soundtrack, and it was kind of like in the clubs and stuff like that. So
it was on Waist Deep.
Waist Deep.
I remember this. Yeah, man, I got sleep last night, Heather. You could pull up any information on my dome today. And then you decided to pursue your solo career, correct?
I did. It kind of like just fell in place. It just happened naturally. Like we were always been singing together, me and my sisters, and then one by one they kind of like left the group, or just basically moved back to Germany, decided to do something else for a while, and they became mothers. And I had always been like the most creative out of the group anyway, and I wrote most of the songs. I was kind of like the lead singer, and kind of had like developed my own sound individually because I was just writing so much. And so my older sister left first, and then we just became a duo, me and my twin, Jazz. And we worked with that for a while, and actually got signed again. After the first deal, we got signed again to J Records.
With Clive Davis.
Yes, not through Clive, but it was actually through MBK Records, and it was a joint venture with J Records. So, but it was kind of the same thing like the first deal. It really didn't really work out. I mean, we recorded another album and did a lot of work. We were signed with them for 3 years, but never released an album. And it was kind of frustrating, yeah.
Yeah, and now she's here with us today. People know you from Love and Hip-Hop, but I want to give a little bit of the history. It's Amina Buddafly is here with us today. All right. Your twin, okay, so your older sister went back and had babies.
First,
yeah. Okay.
She left first in 2006, I believe. And then me and my sister were like, okay, this first deal, this record deal didn't really work out. We were kind of starting from zero. Yeah. What are we going to do now? We were kind of lost without our older sister because she was like the mother of the group. Like she was the most outspoken, and we were kind of shy back then. So we were like, damn, I don't know if we can do this. What are we going to do? And we kind of just made it. And that's actually when I started picking up instruments, because we always had this 3-part harmony thing going on. Yeah. And then when my older sister left, it kind of went away. And I was like, I need something else. And I just bought myself like a cheap $200 like keyboard and started teaching myself how to play. And yeah, that's when my sound even changed more and became more me.
How do you describe your sound? Because first of all, I commend anybody who is self-taught on instruments.
Yeah.
As you guys know, as a child, I played live instruments.
Tell Amina which instruments that you're so profound.
Oh yeah, what did you play?
I excelled at the song flute first.
Oh.
The song flute, and then I graduated to the alto saxophone, and from that point, my music instructor thought my woodwinds were so great that I moved to the clarinet, and then the bass clarinet. Yeah, if you need me on the track, Amina, I could warm it up. Yeah,
One-man band, you.
Sounds great.
Okay, so Jeff Robinson, owner of MBK, who also had Alicia Keys and other people signed to that organization. Did you ever get a chance to meet Alicia or work with her?
We did meet her a few times, but never actually work with her. That's always something that I wanted to do, but I felt somehow that us being signed to the same, management and production company, it was like, I just always had a feeling that they kind of didn't want us to be together. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that was just a feeling. I felt like MBK was trying to make us move away from the Alicia sound. And I was a little bit similar, just the fact that I played piano, they didn't really support it that much. They kind of wanted us to go more into the like Euro pop, direction. And I wasn't really feeling that. That's why we ended up not working with them.
So it sounds like you're an artist who has been fighting for your identity.
Yes, absolutely.
And fighting to put your sound out. And you've always come into these situations where people were trying to define you. Right?
Exactly, absolutely. It started back when we were a group because we always felt like we already had something. We already were a group. We didn't have to be like made into something.
Yeah.
So especially like creatively and music wise, we always knew who we were, and over time, it just kind of just became more distinguished, and especially for me, when I picked up the instruments, that's when my sound really became what it is.
Okay, I want to find out about that sound. We're going to play. I'm going to take them back. Can we take them back?
Okay.
All right, we're going to play an old school track. This is Rockabye. Amina Buddafly is here. You want to talk with her? 888-742-3345. It's Sway in the Morning. Let's go. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. We got Amina Buddafly. That's an old track from back in like 2005, maybe?
Yes.
Okay, it's called Rockabye from the sister group she was with, and called Black Buddafly. And now you're an independent artist, but now you've become a reality TV star.
I guess so.
Yeah. And it's interesting to me because you spent your singing career trying to break free of any stereotypes or any shackled perceptions of you, or just kind of break out a box.
Yeah.
And then you decided to do a show like Love and Hip-Hop.
I know.
Wow.
It kind of don't make sense.
Why?
Oh man, I know. It doesn't make sense, and I was really hesitating in the beginning, and I'm like, when it came into question even to do it, I was like, Love and Hip-Hop, me? That don't even sound right. Like, but I don't know. It just, after I met with I guess I was just open to anything at that point, because I was just doing me freely, doing my music. I had a job. I was okay with money, but I was like, kind of like, where am I going? What am I really doing with my life? And I was kind of just open to anything at that point. And I was a little, I guess, curious and interested. And then after I met with the producers, it was like they really seemed interested in me as an artist. I mean, I wasn't sure if they were actually just, saying that, or if it was going to be, if they were actually going to showcase me as an artist and my music. But, they ended up doing that. And it was just something where it was a quick decision. Basically, I, met with them, and next thing you know, is like we started filming. Like that quick, and it was like no turning back. And I was kind of like, okay, let me just do it and not think about what negative might come with it. Maybe that was a little stupid, but
yeah. So you had no idea. Well, you did have an idea of Peter's situation, right?
At the time that we decided to do the show, I knew that Tara was going to be on the show, and I also knew that he still hadn't broken up with Tara, like he had told me before at the time. So I was at an advantage compared to her. Like, she really did not know that he was actually with me like that.
Okay.
So yeah, it was crazy.
Do you have any regrets having done that show?
I've had moments where I was like, I shouldn't have done it. It's just brought me so much, just mentally for myself. Not even what people say about me. It, it doesn't really bother me, but just mentally, I've had the 4 months when the show came out, or like right before the show came out, and then just like the period of time that it was on air. I had really, literally like the hardest time of my life, just emotionally.
Yeah.
It was just because the situation alone was so crazy, and then for it to be just out there for everyone to judge.
Yeah, judge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it inspired you more with your music, or do you feel like it stressed you out to the point where you had writing blocks?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I actually didn't touch my piano for like 3 months, or my guitar, and I couldn't even. That was the last thing I wanted to do, like play music, and that is the main thing that made me go like, I shouldn't have done this. Like, this is what I love most. And it's like, right now, I can't even think about music. And that was like,
depressing.
Depressing.
So when we found out, Heather and I are not big fans of that show.
Yeah.
And I'm fans of the
I see
people.
why.
I'm fans of Mona Scott. I'm a fan of Mona Scott, rather. And, I got a bunch of friends on that show. So
right.
I get to laugh at y'all, basically.
Right.
You and I had a chance to briefly hang out at a bar uptown.
Yeah, we did.
In Harlem. And sitting next to you, I was like, yo, this girl's a really sweet person, who just kind of got caught up in a world that probably didn't expect. But you play the game. You know what I mean? You're not naive to.
Yeah, nah. I mean, that's what people think, but I'm not. I'm not.
You know what you're doing. You're semi-calculated in it. We found out now that you're pregnant.
I am.
Congratulations.
Oh my God. It's the first time I'm actually saying, confirming it.
Yes. You don't have to say nothing. We can see it. How far along are you now?
I'm 3 months.
3
now.
months.
It was 16 weeks.
So you're still vomiting right now, huh?
Oh my God. Actually, I did not vomit one time. I feel like I have to at all times, but it didn't happen yet.
I brought a cup just in case you have to vomit today during this interview.
Let's not do that.
And what's your? I noticed you don't have your ring on. What's your status with Peter now?
Oh my God, the ring thing is frustrating too, because honestly, I'm gonna be just real honest.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for him to get me the right ring.
I'm confused. All right, I was following you, Amina, up until you said that. What do you mean waiting for him to get you the right ring?
Like, he needs to, like, we saw in the, I think one of the last episodes of Love and Hip-Hop, well, previously to that, we had rings that I bought for us. We had an argument. I threw them away. In the end of the show, we made up and everything, and he basically got us the rings back. He got new rings for us, but those weren't the right rings.
What do you mean, they cheap?
Those weren't the right rings.
You mean they're not enough carats?
I mean, oh man, I hate doing that.
They weren't.
But he needs to get me a ring that I want.
Okay, all right, but wait. Okay,
that's
until
worthy
then,
of Amina.
Okay, no, you're being
women,
honest.
Man, women, I swear,
Shut up,
man.
Sway. Not all women. Not all women.
And I hope he will. Maybe if he don't, then.
You're not gonna stay with them if the ring's not right.
Well, he did a lot to make it look like she should leave. So if she's gonna be sticking up for herself, she's gotta be like, well, he does love me because look at all these diamonds.
Love doesn't equate rings. I'm just saying, if he has 7 children already, and this is number 8, like a ring, the size of a ring might be like the last. That's more money going out the window.
That's true.
I'm just being a realistic chick.
I see. You're right. But the thing is, another thing that I'm gonna say about that is that he doesn't wear the ring.
Oh yeah, I saw that episode.
So why should I?
Because you're married.
I know, but then I feel like I look even more stupid. Like I'm already the one always like, oh, he's with me openly on social networks and everything, and he doesn't really do that because. Out of guilt or whatever he says his reason is, he wants to let time pass by before, but he's just not expressive about it and how he feels about me. Really, he is to me, but not openly, and that's sometimes still now it's like it's hurtful to me. But he's not wearing a ring and I'm wearing a ring. How does that look? I don't know.
You're married? No, I'm just joking.
Right? Like I'm stupid.
Okay, you guys are still together though.
We are together right now.
Okay.
After the reunion, we had like I broke up with him and we kind of been on and off. But right now we together, like we love each other and we trying to, make it work.
All right, we got a lot of callers on the line. Amina Buddafly is here, and then we're gonna go into a live performance from her. All right, I got Boss from Detroit on the line. Boss, what up, Boss?
Hey, what up, Big Boss?
Hey.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up?
Hey, this is the first time I heard her music. I seen on Love and Hip-Hop, and I love that you had me dancing in my truck, jumping up and down on that.
Yes.
You're a good singer. And another thing I want to ask you is, why you letting this guy dog? Y'all two beautiful women, his baby mama and you. Y'all two beautiful women. And I wish I'd known you, but he's a bum. I don't understand why y'all letting him con y'all. He's just riding on y'all coattails. Don't nobody tell y'all the truth. And you're too beautiful. Both of y'all are too beautiful to be taking his stuff, and he ain't got nothing going for himself.
I mean, I hear that every day. But it's just what I say to that is like people that see him and judge him from that show, they don't really know the real Peter. And I know another person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, the person that I know is the one that I'm with, not the person that's on TV. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but there's more to him, much more than what people think. Oh, he's broke. He doesn't got nothing going for himself. Him as a person is like, we're just compatible. Him and I, like, we just have the same views. It's like so many things about him that make me want to be with him.
Yeah, he's one of my good friends, Heather B. As you know, we watch boxing matches at my house in
Right,
Harlem.
right.
He's a great guy, funny guy, smart dude. He just be screwing up when it comes to his relationships, And
But what about stability, though? I understand love, but when people are talking about the brokenness and all of the babies to take care of, that means, like, is love going to keep you warm if you're homeless?
I mean, I've never been somebody that's after, like, money, especially when it comes to love. Like, I love him as a person, and I don't love him for what he has. And he can have millions or he can have nothing. I'm loving him the same, so.
That's what's up. Amina Buddafly is here, man, and it's all said in the one song that she wrote, produced, and performs herself. It's called Don't Wanna Be Right. Can we hear that live?
We can.
I want to hear that song because here's the thing. We know about your relationship because y'all got cameras that follow you everywhere.
Right.
Purpose of bringing you here today is so people know about you as an artist. Mm-hmm. Okay? And so let's show them what you do as an artist, and then people can find out who you are from a whole totally different perspective. This pregnant woman is moving in front of a keyboard right now.
Yes,
there
they
it
are.
Is that good? That's a good level? All right. 888-742-3345.
Yes, this is going to be a little acoustic version of my single, Don't Wanna Be Right.
Okay.
I don't really care how much they got to say, and I don't really care how long. I gotta wait till you give it all to me, baby. No, I'm not gonna give up on a la 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 love, 'cause you got me twisted out my mind, and I don't mind, or maybe I do, but I'm not giving you away. I want you to stay, 'cause yeah, I know I might be wrong for loving you, and boy, you might be wrong for loving me, but two wrongs just feel so right. Two wrongs will be right tonight. Two wrongs may be right for life. And if it's wrong, then I don't wanna be right. Hey, hey. See, I don't care what I gotta do to keep you with me, though we didn't play by the rules. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm ready to go all the way, baby. So let me let you know again that I love love only you. 'Cause you got me crazy for your love. Can't get enough. Yeah, baby, it's true. I'm never giving you away. I want you to stay. 'Cause yeah, I know I might be wrong for loving you. And boy, you might be wrong for loving me. But two wrongs just feel so right. Two wrongs will be right tonight. Two wrongs may be right for life. And if it's wrong, then I don't wanna be right. I might be wrong for loving you. And boy, you might be wrong for loving me. But two wrongs just feel so right. Two wrongs will be right tonight. Two wrongs may be right for life. And if it's wrong, then I don't wanna be right.
Wow, Amina Buddafly, ladies and gentlemen. I like that. All right, 46 minutes into the hour, Amina Buddafly is here. So what we learned about Amina so far today, that she was formerly of a group with her sisters, Black Buddafly. They came here from Germany when they were young, late 90s. I remember being on the station where we used to play one of her songs. She pursued her, her ventures here in the States, signed a deal with Russell Simmons, L.A. Reid, then went on to work with the legendary Clive Davis from J Records. And then the sisters, the group disbanded. She and her twin continued, and that didn't work out. They wouldn't have babies. And now she's having a baby by Peter Gunz. People know her from Love and Hip-Hop. Some people love her. Some people think she's silly because of the dynamic, the love triangle that she's in. She's heard it all, but she's 3 months pregnant. Doesn't know if it's a boy or girl.
Not yet.
Okay, so man, we're breaking it down, right?
Yeah.
She sang that song, I Don't Want to Be Right. Like, yo, Peter must be just digging it down, man. I mean, damn, is that what it is? Like, nobody ever asked that question. Like, all these women, is that what it is?
I've been asked that many times. Well, definitely, yeah, absolutely he is. But that's not why I love him. That's not why I'm with him.
What'd you say?
Stigmatized.
Oh no,
That'll
no,
make you
I
stay.
don't like that.
That'll make you stay.
That's not the reason why I'm with him.
Yeah, because I've had that problem. Like, women don't want to leave you. You know what I mean?
They wrote songs about you?
Oh, man, albums. Your EP came out
Yes.
last year.
Actually, yeah.
Okay,
Recently, December, yeah.
The December, and it's called
I Am Part 2.
People could get that on iTunes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. We got a couple callers here that want to talk to you. We have Francisco from Texas on the line. Everybody say what up to Francisco. Francisco, what up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey.
What's up?
Yo, before I say anything, man, I just got to pay homage to Sway, Heather B, Tracy G, man. I love the show, y'all. I listen to y'all every single day on my way to work.
Man, you're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning,
All right.
Francisco.
So I appreciate it. To Amina Buddafly, yo, I love that song. That is probably hands down the most beautiful female voice I've heard out here today.
Thank you so
I
much.
feel that song. I've been with my chick. We're fixing to get married here in June, and everybody tells us the same thing. Like, they hate on us because we shouldn't be together and whatnot, and and that song right there just like hit home. I might have to go play that song on our wedding now.
Oh man, I'm glad it's relatable, at least to some people.
You know what, Francisco? Man, if you want to hire her to come sing that live,
yes,
that can happen too, man.
Man, we might have to talk about that.
All right, you know what it is about the song. Here's what it is, and this is my sister Heather B, and that's my little sister now, Tracy G, and when people see you get played out on TV, they become very judgmental. But the reason why I'm not, and it has nothing to do with Peter being my friend, is there are a lot of people out there who get stuck in love triangles. Think about it. Have you ever been with a person that you knew was with someone else, or that you didn't know was with someone else, and when you found out, you didn't walk away? Now let's let the righteous, let he without sin cast the first stone. If you've never been in that situation, there's a small percentage of the population perhaps who hasn't. But until you in that love triangle, you never know how you might react. It's just y'all is so tragic and big and amplified because it's on TV. Exactly. But there's a lot of people who call here and crap on you that have been in a similar situation, if not the same. Somebody cheated on you, you didn't leave them. Right. You cheated on somebody, they didn't leave you. You know, it's a lot of us who go through these things. So when I try not to be, and I'm not saying you being judgmental or you being judgmental, but y'all know how I am. I try to read like through the layers of people's lives because mine hasn't been perfect. Right. So it's hard for me to go, Amina. But once you get bitten by a pit bull 4 or 5 times, you can't keep going back to the dog yard.
Yeah,
That's true.
Also I think the difference is people may be more tolerant of a 20-year-old doing this, but when you look at Peter, who's been in the industry for a long time, and you know his age, he's a grown ass man. Like, you're a grown woman. So it looks like, come on, y'all are this is just silly now. You grown, you know better. So I think that's where the judgment may stand and be present as well. It's the age thing, too. You do it in high school. You may do it in your 20s. All right, this is my little side thing. But not at 40. Man,
look, presidents, politicians,
it's in the
governors.
Dark. It's in the dark, Sway. This ain't no love and hip-hop.
It's all come to light. What's this dude name was sending dick pics when he married?
Wiener.
Okay. What's this president name? It's supposedly got
all of them.
Okay, so I just want to put that out there. Andrea's in Houston. Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. How are you guys?
Hey, Andrea.
Okay, yes, and I listen to y'all every morning. This is the best morning show ever.
Oh, thank you. You're a citizen.
A Sway in the morning, girl.
Yes, but first, Amina, your song is great, and congratulations on your baby.
Thank you.
But I just want to say I'm not judging you or anything like that, and I've been in a similar situation, and my mother and my grandmother always taught me that a man is only going to do as much as you allow him to do. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling you to leave him, but if that's what you want to stand for and you want to stand by him, then y'all both need to establish a level of respect. And if he can't respect you like that, then, the cycle is going to continue. So somebody has to break the cycle somewhere because it's going to keep going. And, what if you have a little girl? You wouldn't want your little girl to go through that. So you got to break the cycle for her, too, not just for yourself. And you a beautiful woman. And I know, people used to tell me that all the time with me and my ex-fiancé, and they would say that. And I had to step back and look at it and say, all these other people are around me that love me. And they've been around me my whole life, and I know that they love me.
Wait, hold on, man. Hold up. Yeah, but, Andrea, how old are you?
I'm 25.
She got a lot of knowledge.
She has a lot of knowledge at 25.
She just talks a lot. Thank you for your call, though, all right? All right, cool,
she was telling her testimony, Sway.
We were nodding before our necks got sore because she just kept going. But she made some good points, right?
She did.
Yeah.
All right, look, I want to give you the... Amina has a keyboard here. We just heard her play live on the keyboard and sing at the same time, which is extremely difficult to do, a song that she wrote. And now you have a guitar here.
Dude.
And listen, I've been in the music business a long time. Not many of these people that you hear singing can even play instruments and know how to read or write music. What song are you going to play for us now?
I'm going to play a song called Best I Ever Had off my EP that is out.
Best I Ever Had?
And it's a little sarcasm in it. And people, the song has been on YouTube for a while, and people, leave ugly comments because they don't really get what I was saying. But it's only a song. Don't take it too serious.
What were you saying, though?
You'll hear it.
Okay, great. Okay, here's Amina Buddafly.
Okay, let's go.
I don't care what you say. I love you and you love me. Not that you don't know it yet, but sometimes you'll be acting up like you will let me go. But I know that would never happen. 'Cause if you leave me, I'ma kill you. Then I would feel so depressed that I would have to kill myself, and that would bring us together again if we believed in heaven, but we don't. So I gotta let you live and keep up my hopes that you continue to give me all that I know, to be the best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had. Last night I was sleeping alone, wondering when you'd come home. You said you was out in the streets, but wishing you could be with me. I get it, you got a lot on your plate, and sometimes you might need a break. When my mind wants to kill you, my heart don't, then I know that I won't. No, I'm gonna let you live and keep up my hopes that you continue to give me all that I know, to be the best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had. Oh, and when you're driving me crazy, I wish somebody would save me. Then I turn back around, 'cause there ain't no one that can do me the way you do. Won't you continue to give me all that I know, to be the best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever
Wow. Amina Buddafly.
You knew Peter when you wrote that song?
Yes, I did.
See, I get it. That kill you
It's
line.
no denying that it's about him.
Crazy
You're
girls
crazy.
unite.
You're crazy. That's what it is. Now it all makes sense. And then there was a line that.
No, but
we-
I have to explain that killing thing because it's actually kind of like an inside joke between him and I, because he used to, when we first started seeing each other, he used to always say to me, "If you leave me, I'm going to kill you." And that was his line to me, so I just used it.
Oh, y'all
It's
just
so
too-
funny when a girl say
He was
it.
being funny, but
that shit sounds serious to me. I didn't see the humor in that
serious.
personally as a man.
We were.
So basically, you two are crazy.
Yes.
I get it now. That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. They're
It
crazy.
is, Sway.
Because there was another line about heaven. What's that lyric?
oh, if we believed in heaven, but
We don't.
But we don't.
So the two of you don't believe in God.
he's very open with it. He's an atheist, and so am I. So
Oh, that explains it. Oh,
I'm out, Sway.
okay.
I just punched the clock.
That's why y'all. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Ain't no Jesus in y'all relationship. That's why these kids is all over the place. And we watching this heathen ass TV show. It's all the devil.
Oh, it's the devil. Thank you. Know what, Amina? Thank you, man, because you just cleared up a lot of stuff for us
You
right
ain't
now.
got to do no more interviews now.
Sway, Peter Gunz still your friend, even though he the devil.
He ain't the devil.
Wait,
What you
come
talking
on.
about?
I just
Did he convert you to being an atheist? Or did you?
No.
Oh.
We both grew up like that.
Wow.
They might be meant to be, even though they don't believe God put them together.
Yo, but here's the thing. It makes so much sense to me.
It
Like how?
does.
That's
But
the
Sway, you
turmoil.
knew this. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that about you.
Oh, okay, right.
You.
I ain't know that about
I didn't know that about you. But
Right.
the two of you together. Ah,
Because
okay.
there's no longer something called sin, really, if you're an atheist, right?
No, I guess not.
Yeah, but you believe in the laws of the universe. If you do. You believe in karma?
I do. I kind of believe in destiny. Whatever happens is supposed to happen. Stuff like that. I do believe in some kind of energy, but just not really religious.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, to be religious and not believe in God are two different things.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. So that baby right there,
Oh my God.
in your belly, even though anatomically, biologically, this is what the human bodies do is,
Right.
reproduce. But there's no intangible, the process of all that. You don't think is divine.
I mean, that's difficult to answer.
Would you raise your baby as an atheist, or will you let your child?
No, absolutely. Whatever. I mean, I am just the way that I believe in whatever or I don't believe in what I don't believe in, but I'm not going to force my kid into anything.
Okay.
Nothing. If my kid wants to believe it, then that's what it is.
Okay, that's interesting. All right.
is.
Oh, that's just, man,
Yeah.
I've been boggled right there.
That was a mind fuck.
I'm
That's
not
how
really.
that's how my mother was. Like she didn't believe, but she was very open with us and like let us believe whatever. She wasn't teaching us, oh, this is what it is. There is no. She wasn't doing that at all.
All right, cool. All right, Amina Buddafly, you good?
Nah, yo. Nah, yo.
Nah, but you know what, Amina? You're a very talented artist,
Thank you.
and I wish your child and you and my friend the best.
Thank you so much.
And you've had to endure a lot, and and I know it's been hard for you, and put God in your life first. No, I'm joking, but it might get easier. No, I'm just kidding. But what's next for you musically?
Definitely, still promoting my EP. Planning on doing a lot more shows because I really haven't even gotten started yet. But just playing and then also working on a full album this year.
Let us know how it goes, okay?
Yes,
Amina
definitely.
Buddafly, ladies and gentlemen. You feel like you got to know her better, Tracy?
Absolutely.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.